So, for the longest time, I have looked for a map that isn't native, come with FS25. And we're going to check out the Panhandle, which I did find on the download screen under Maps, North America, all that within FS25. Um, I've purchased some land, sold off all the buildings, did all that. And we're going to build our own farm. All right, let's go visit. Oops, nope, I don't want to do that. I want to visit. So this is all ours right here. Put a house up there, I think. Got some corn growing. Got some oat over there that's ready to go. So we'll be able to make some money kind of right off the bat, which is, nice. We'll have grass to cut, which is nice. But we got a nice big area here to do all the things that I want to do while still keeping the farm itself relatively small, allowing us to, like I've said in the past, I kind of like that smaller stuff. So let's give it a go. Let's see how it works out. I've got sorghum here for das chickens and the rest. So the oat's ready to go. Let's first see what's power shift and crappy at that. Ooh, but this. Ooh, that's tempting. But before we do that, let's rent us a harvester. Let's lease us a harvester, that is. Get this oat out of the ground. Doesn't need to be the most spectacular harvester, that's for sure. I have no idea. What's gonna be in there. And I'm gonna try to minimize, the stuff that we need to start. So I figure for now, am I gonna be able to get this out of here? Am I gonna need a trailer? I'm gonna need a trailer. I know I rented a big one. That's okay. Get that oat. I definitely don't think we're going to have 2,000 liters of oat. That's neither here nor there at this point. We got what we've got. I did unfold the harvester. I guess I didn't. You first need to unfold the harvester. I did. Extra money that we're gonna need. Oh yeah, I definitely rented so much. Still close, but that's good to know for over here. We're not gonna need a heathen like we did over here. Austin Powers thing yet. Barley, not well, barley's okay too. We'll sell this. We've got the sorghum over there, which will be good for the chickens. I got a nice field of corn. I miss it. I was looking at a couple of maps. I think one of the maps. I thought what I thought. Lots of room for activities here. Which will be good. Because yeah, I don't wanna this back can just mess some stuff up. I also want to have my own production. I know I say that all the time, but I won't do it. We might even look and see what we can do with barley. There's something fun that we can silo. Yeah, definitely miscalculated. But hopefully we'll be able to make one of it. Strong. So my expectations for this series, we are still Berner Farm, because I still have the burner and he's still anyways, my expectations for this series are going to be the same, but definitely production. Get animals. Goat milk. That's for sure. It'll be a thing. It will be had in this series. And then obviously expand. We'll see how much riverbed. I got kind of sick of riverbed. And, yeah, I'm going to do it. Alright, almost done, and time to get a start. Oh, yeah. Alright. I can't fold it, it's stupid. Alright, let's go here. Let's go to construction. We want a silo. Oh, those are factories, dingus. Silo. I don't have enough money. Stupid. I was like, why can't I buy this? Because I'm broke. Okay, new plan. Because broke is a thing. Oh, how much I really don't want this. That's not what I want. All right, let's look at tractors. We need a tractor. No, that ain't gonna work. The 3850 will definitely work. 116 horse, though. All right, for 116 horse, I could really just go get that Massey Ferguson. 7010 with the front loader is 175 horse. Yep, let's do that. Let's come down here to T-railers. And we're going to get us a... Man, I don't know what I'm going to get. These all suck. I mean, in terms of pricing, they're all great, but man, in terms of pricing, oof. They're going to kick my butt for sure. I mean, I don't know if that's even going to hold all of what we've got. That's 40,000. That's gonna kill us because then we still need to get a cedar and all kinds of other stuff. At least that I know. Man, right now, best bang for the buck is definitely this. And I want to cover. By the way, what's plantable right now? Of course, we're auto saving. It's August. We can put down. All right. Well, let's get the top rolled off. Ooh, must have just rained or something. What can we put down? Not spelled, not sunflower, not wheat. Winter wheat will be here in October. Hopefully that arm extends. Yay! Alright. So I definitely regret renting the bigot. Alright, looks like we got the right trailer. For the amount of grain that we've got, yeah, about 35% filled. That's good. We can cover it up. Alright, we can return our vegetable. And we can return that vegetable. Alright, let's go shove this off over here. The grass up there for now. We'll sell it a little later when it's worth more. Because right now, the price of oat should be junk. It's not oat. I keep saying oat. It's not oat. It's... Why am I... Well, first off, what's straw worth? 99? Okay. Be able to sell the straw. That's nice. It's not oat. Why am I? Holy cow. I am... Barley. Jeez. Oh yeah, barley is garbage. You want to wait till January. Right? Definitely want to wait till January. So we'll leave this here. Alright, let's come back here. We need a new tool. We need a forge. What? Alright, it's gonna cost me $2,000. I don't know if we're gonna make $2,000 back. I hope we do. With all of that. Again, I hope we do. Why am I going this way? Because I'm a dingbat and I goes the long ways. We got a whole field of grass too that we're gonna have to start cutting. And I know that this has been grass cutting simulator in the past, but man, we gotta make some money. We gotta make some money early. The best ways to make that money is by cutting grass. And we've got the entirety of Field 9 as grass, which someday Field 9 is going to be an actual field, and Field 10 is going to become our grass field. We might even do that like next, so that we can actually make some, cash off of the fields that we've got. But we're not there yet. We are not there quite yet. Alright, let's pick up this. Forage harvester. Put some straw. We might even hold on to the straw for a little bit. This will probably be the last thing that we do today, I reckon. We don't have any loans. Right. All the money we got came from the foreclosure and the selling of assets, which allowed us to get all this. But yeah, the field 10 here, I definitely think should be a grass field, and the grass field should be an actual field for goods, for a commodity of sorts. Let's see how much straw we got. Hopefully a lot. That was already 16%, so yeah, that's good. Hopefully we get a couple trips out of it. Definitely need it. So yeah, house will go back there where the green trailer is with our boots in it. This whole area is going to be for greenhouses, storage sheds, and probably goats and chickens. When we do pigs, they'll probably end up here too. Might actually use field 10 or field 9, whatever that grass field is. That could be another great room. That could be another great location for animals. So we'll see. But again, a lot kind of determines and depends on how much I like this map. Opposed to going back to Riverbed Spring. Man, I want to try something new and different. It looks pretty nice so far. I haven't really tried out the AI, but I mean, it's also clear it shouldn't be too difficult. If it is, then Giants, you have an issue with your AI that needs some serious fixinating. Where can we sell straw? Right there. How convenient. You know what? Let's just go do it now. let's just go do it now. And we'll have 2 loads to sell. That can't be the sell point. Nope, this is the buy point. Why would the sell point be buried in sorghum? Ooh, hey, Union Pacific. Nice. We should put the sell point back here. Covered. Okay. Whatever. All right, so we're gonna just barely make a little bit of profit off of the straw. Also, that was only 83% full, so you know, a full load definitely would have gotten us, you know, what it cost to rent the machine. All right, 3 more rows of straw, see what we make. We'll call her quits. If you hear my kid, I apologize. She is extra right now. Alright, we might actually make a little bit more profit than I thought. Little bit. If we can get back to 80, we make 800, 900 bucks off of it. So, you know, a little bit of profit doesn't help the fact that I rented way too big a harvester that definitely, cost us like $8 grand more than it should have. So that's going to be a thing that I'm not going to be able to live down. That's going to slow down our advancement early on, but hey, we're good here. We'll go sell this. Alright, let's sell and be done. Again, weird sell point back there in the sorghum, but whatever. It's there. Oh yeah, 81%. Yeah, so we're going to be around 1,800 again. So yeah, that's not bad. A little bit of profit's good. If we could get back up to 50,000, that would be amazing. Hey, we did it. Ooh, closer to 51. Nice. I'll call it an even 1,900, even though it's 1,899. All right. Well, that's going to do it for us here tonight. We've definitely got more work coming. We've got sorghum coming. We've got sunflowers coming. So there's a lot of harvesting left to do. We've got some field switcherooing to do. We've got some field creation to do over there where that grass is. Although I think all we gotta do is plant over the grass, and then we'll plant grass in here. Right when we get the sunflowers up. I didn't want to go to construction. That was silly. I wanted to return that, which worked out fantastic for us. Hope everybody enjoyed. Until next time, I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna see ya.